Hey, what? I've seen this. Shh. Huh. Ass. What? Never mind. Someone's coming. Act like a cat.
You might think cats are independent, mysterious creatures who couldn't care less about you, but the truth? When a cat chooses you, it's not random, it's sacred. Cats don't give their affection easily. They observe, they test, they learn your patterns, your energy, your smell, and then one day without warning, they decide, you're mine. And if you're one of the lucky few, there are subtle, almost hidden signs that your cat has officially chosen you as their human. It doesn't happen overnight. At first, cats are observers. They watch you from a distance, calculating. When they start showing affection, it's gradual, layered, and coded. Their version of love doesn't come in the form of wagging tails or constant cuddles. It's deeper, quieter. It's in the small gestures that often go unnoticed. Maybe your cat greets you at the door. Maybe they meow differently when they see you. Or maybe late at night when the world is silent, they curl up near your feet. Not touching, just close enough to know you're there. That's not convenient. That's trust. If you've ever had your cat rub its head against you, that's a powerful statement. What looks like a simple headbutt is actually a claim. Cats have scent glands on their forehead and cheeks, and when they bump you, they're marking you as part of their world. They're saying, you belong to me. Not out of dominance, but affection. You've passed their silent test. Some people misread cats. They think aloofness means indifference, but in reality, cats are just selective. They value their space. They read human energy like an open book. If your cat willingly sits on your lap or follows you room to room, that's not random behavior. It's bonding. You've become their anchor. And it's not just about where they sit, it's how they sit. When a cat curls up and exposes its belly, that's the ultimate sign of vulnerability. They're trusting you completely, because in the wild, that soft underbelly is their weakest point. If your cat ever stretches out near you, belly up, and gives that lazy blink, congratulations. You've been fully accepted into their circle. Those slow blinks, let's talk about that. That's cat language for I love you. It's called a cat kiss. If you slow blink back, you're speaking their language right back to them. You're saying, I feel safe with you too. That silent exchange builds something unspoken yet profound. Cats also show love by bringing you gifts. Yes, even the creepy kind. If your cat has ever proudly dropped a dead insect or toy at your feet, don't be grossed out. It's not an insult, it's love. In their mind, they're providing for you, contributing to the pride. They're treating you as family, worthy of their hunting success. Then there's the purring. Everyone knows cats purr when they're happy, but few realize they also purr as a form of self-healing. When your cat purrs in your lap, it's not just about comfort, it's about connection. Your presence literally helps regulate their emotional balance. It's a feedback loop of safety. You calm them, and they in turn calm you. And here's something wild. Cats can actually sync their daily rhythms to the person they've bonded with. Studies show that when cats form strong attachments, they start waking, eating, and even napping around the same schedule as their human. It's not coincidence, it's companionship written into behavior. Let's say your cat sleeps near you, maybe on your bed or beside your pillow. That's not because your bed is the softest spot in the house. It's because you are. Cats choose to sleep near those they trust completely. You've become their safety zone, their version of home. Then there's vocalization. Every cat meows differently, but when they've chosen you, they'll develop a custom meow just for you. It's not random noise. It's their personal language. Some cats even adjust their tone or pitch depending on your mood. They read your emotions like mirrors, trying to align themselves with your energy. You'll also notice subtle things, like your cat following you from room to room. not demanding attention, just being there. You go to the kitchen, they follow. You head to the bathroom, they wait outside the door. That's not because they're needy. It's because you're part of their social group now. In the wild, cats move together in subtle, silent coordination. Your cat is doing the same with you. Another overlooked sign: grooming behavior. If your cat licks your hair, your hands, or your face, it's a ritual. Cats groom those they love. It's how they maintain bonds. When they groom you, they're saying you're part of their family, part of their scent identity. It's an ancient trust signal passed down through generations of felines. And yes, cats notice when you're sad. They might not comfort you like dogs do, but their presence changes. They'll stay closer, quieter, sometimes just watching. That's their empathy. When your energy drops, they tune in. They might touch you with their paw, sit by your side, or simply stay near the doorway, making sure you're okay. There's also the tail language. When your cat walks up to you with their tail upright, slightly curved at the top, that's a cat's smile. It's confidence and love rolled into one motion. They're saying, "I'm happy to see you." And if your cat needs you, the rhythmic pressing of their paws, it's a memory from kittenhood. Kittens need their mothers to stimulate milk. When adult cats do it to you, it's their way of reliving that comfort. You're not just their human, you're their emotional home. But here's the real test. When you leave the house, does your cat wait by the window? Do they greet you when you come back? Cats might not show joy like dogs, but when they care, they do wait. They remember your scent, your voice, and your patterns. When they see you again, they'll do a tiny meow, flick their tail, or blink slowly. That's their version of a welcome hug. Over time, your bond becomes something silent yet unmistakable. You might catch your cat staring at you, unblinking, just observing. That's not creepy, that's love. They study you because you matter. You've become their world. Some cats even defend their humans subtly, hissing at strangers, blocking your path if they sense tension, or simply staying alert near the door. Cats are territorial protectors by nature. If they see you as part of their family, they'll guard you too. So if your cat shows even a few of these signs, slow blinks, gentle headbutts, grooming, following you, sleeping near you, know this: you've been chosen. You've earned the trust of one of nature's most intelligent and emotionally complex creatures. It's funny, isn't it? In a world where affection is loud and public, cats remind us that real love doesn't always need noise. Sometimes it's found in a quiet room, in the soft rumble of a purr, in a pair of golden eyes watching over you without saying a word. But being chosen also comes with responsibility. A cat's loyalty is fragile. They don't tolerate neglect, harsh tones, or inconsistency. If you've been chosen, it's your duty to honor that trust, to create a safe, loving space where they can thrive. Feed them well. Respect their moods. Give them playtime. And most importantly, give them your calm energy. Because cats reflect the humans they love. When you're peaceful, they are too. When you're anxious, they feel it. They don't need you to be perfect. They just need you to be present. Think about it. In their small hearts, you're their entire world. Their provider, their companion, their warmth at night. You're their family. And when they curl up beside you, that's not just rest. It's gratitude. You've made them feel safe in a world they can't fully understand. So the next time your cat nudges you, slow blinks at you, or curls up against your chest, remember, out of everyone in their world, they chose you. You've earned something rare, something many people never experience. the love and loyalty of a creature that owes you nothing, yet gives you everything in silence. And maybe that's the purest kind of love there is. If this resonated with you, maybe it's time to go find your cat. Give them a gentle blink and tell them, without saying a word, that you love them too. Because in the end, cats don't speak your language. But somehow, the bond you share speaks louder than words ever could. Sometimes they'll test you too. They might suddenly ignore you for a day or act distant. It's not rejection, it's a test of security. Cats use silence as communication. They want to see if you'll reach out, if you'll respect their need for space, or if you'll take it personally. When you handle those quiet moments with patience, you deepen their trust. It's their way of saying, I can be myself around you. Even the little things, the way your cat gently taps your hand when you're distracted, or the way they stretch and yawn right after you do, are micro signals of connection. Scientists call it affiliative synchronization, and it's something that typically happens only between animals in strong social bonds. Cats don't just live with you, they start living like you. And here's something beautiful. When you talk to your cat, even if you think they don't understand, they actually do recognize your emotional tone. Research has shown that cats can distinguish between happy, angry, and neutral human voices. So when you speak softly, when you praise them, when you say their name with affection, it matters. They remember that sound. They associate it with safety and warmth. Some cats even respond when you're hurt or sick. There are stories of cats lying on the chest of people with heart issues or curling up on injured limbs. It's instinctual empathy. They're drawn to places of imbalance, offering their warmth as a natural comfort. They don't heal you physically, but emotionally, they help you regulate. And somehow that's enough. There's also a subtle sign that's often overlooked. When your cat brings another cat, or even another animal, near you without hostility. That's social sharing. Cats are territorial by nature, but if they introduce you to another creature peacefully, it means they trust your judgment. You're part of their expanded world. And let's not forget the mornings. If your cat wakes you up with gentle meows or soft paws to your face, that's not just hunger, it's routine bonding. In the wild, cats wake their pride members to move, to hunt, to reconnect. When they wake you, they're reaffirming the relationship. You're their morning companion, their first interaction of the day. When they curl up beside you during moments of solitude, whether you're reading, working, or simply lost in thought, it's because cats understand presence differently. They don't need constant affection or words. They just want proximity. That quiet shared space between you and your cat holds volumes of love that don't need to be spoken. There's also something profound about how cats deal with time. They don't measure relationships in minutes or hours. They feel them in patterns. So when your cat greets you every day the same way, that same gentle rub, that same stretch, that same blink, it's a ritual. Ritual means permanence in their world, and permanence is love. Sometimes your cat's affection will show up in the strangest ways, like sitting on your laundry, knocking over your pens while you work, or sleeping on your chest just when you're trying to read. It may seem inconvenient, but that's actually their way of merging your world with theirs. You're their focus, their favorite chaos to interrupt. And maybe that's what makes this bond so pure. It's imperfect, unpredictable, and beautifully unspoken. You can't force it. You can't demand it. You can only earn it. Once you do, it changes you. Because in the quiet companionship of a cat, you learn patience. You learn to love gently, without expectation. So if you've been chosen, if your cat has made you part of their quiet, sacred circle, know that you're holding something special, a bond, written not in noise, but in silence, not in commands, but in trust. You've become part of their world, and they've become part of yours, in a language older than words. And in that small, wordless friendship, there's something almost spiritual. A reminder that love doesn't always shout. Sometimes it just purrs.